Okay, so a week 4 announcement for Web290. Couple updates in the lessons tab, course documents. I did upload a full ebook version for the textbook that the bookstore had incorrect and you guys had to return. So you can download this PDF at no cost to you as a student, and you're allowed to keep this for further use. And so this is, again, at no cost to you. You can download this, and it does have the full version of the book. And here's what it should look like when you open it up on your computer, on your tablet. And so we'll be using that. And what's nice about it, especially in the weeks that we do use a text, you can use a PDF viewer, and it does let you to go to certain pages easier. Like I believe this week we're going to page 83, which you'll find out is off a little bit on the PDF because it changes the pagination on the left a little bit on conversion. So anyway, this is yours to keep, to use, and it is a full version. So if you've not yet purchased a text, you can use this in place of a hardback text. If you have purchased one, you can use this for extra reference on your tablet or on your desktop or laptop. So that's the first announcement. Second announcement is in the week 4 homework. It has in here to do in your version prior, possibly when you read this, exercise 3 and 6. I've updated it to just be exercise 3 only, which is the time.php file. And so avail yourself to that. Again, that's a time.php file for that one. And in this one, you're doing a determining on the time of day will show a certain message, different messages. In the video, on some of your compilers, you might have to put a quotes around the G in the time format. Just note of that. If you do it in any of the versions of XAMPP that you've downloaded, which you should have the newest version, the one without quotes should work, but if you do get an error on the page, you have to put quotes around this time current to get it to work. Okay. And so the first practice lab, which I do recommend everyone doing, there's a couple PDFs on forms and session variables. The member site, I go over that in detail in the video, how to create it, how to use MySQL for the first time for some of you, creating a new user, session variables, which on that one, when you log into that site for the lab on your local host, what it does is it shows you how you can lock out certain pages until the user authenticates. If I click on members page here, you'll notice in the URL it goes back to index.php. If I try to physically type in members without authenticating, it redirects as well. If I log in with the correct login information, now it lets me click on members page and actually go there for whatever content's on that members page site. Okay. So that's week 4. Again, member site. The members practice lab, you do not have to upload externally. I do recommend doing it though locally on your computer or laptop. And then, as always, I put in here the suggested XAMPP folder structure for your local, for the lab. Also the suggested folder structure for your homework, which is this week 4. and then your external. Now on your external web page, most of you I notice are using the Wix.com, which is a perfect site to use for your GUI interface. The 00 web host site is again used for the back end for the files to be pointed to on your homework links. And so just make note of that. And as always, I do have the source, an example for each one, the lab and the homework, both. When you are compressing, even though this week only has one file, time.php, when you're finished, go ahead and do compress it, that whole folder for week 4, because if you try to upload just the time.php file below, Eagle will not accept it. And so when I try to download it, it can't find it. And so please always, even if it's one file like this week to upload, always compress the folder that that file's in. And this week you should have week 4 with time.php in that compressed file. So again, compress the whole folder, not just upload the file by itself, because Eagle does funny things with PHP files uploaded. So if you have any questions, you can definitely email me. Otherwise, have a great week.